On my recent trip to Paris, I spent one morning going through the Conciergerie and then on to the Place Dauphine for a bite of lunch, and if you want to see that, check the prior video. After that, I walked across a pedestrian bridge to the Tuileries garden, which I'm following sort of a little bit of a Marie Antoinette theme on this particular day. The garden stands on the grounds of what also used to be the Tuileries Palace, which was a royal residence for a long time. The royal family spent time here when they were brought from Versailles by the revolutionary crowds. They stayed there from 1789 until June of 1791. They attempted to escape from the Tuileries Palace. They got almost to the border and were caught and dragged back. And they stayed here until August of 1792, when a fairly violent attack happened in the palace and they were forced to flee again. And from there they went to the Temple prison, from where Louis would be executed and Marie Antoinette would be transferred to the Conciergerie and her own eventual execution on the same spot where the obelisk now stands. It was really poignant to walk through here. This was, the enclosure would have been where they got their fresh air and their children were allowed to get exercise and be seen by the crowds a little bit while they were under house arrest here awaiting their eventual fates. I popped in right here at the end of the park and had a gorgeous cup of café crème, which is what I only ever get in Paris. And then I made my way out and into the end of the park, which comes out onto a beautiful fountain. And you can see the Place de la Concorde right here to the right. You can see how stormy it was. It was a great day for walking and I didn't get rained on. Also, traveler's tip, as you walk out of this up onto the street, right before you go out the gate on the left, you will find public restrooms that aren't actually very bad, and they're free. You can see, if you look around here, this is the place, this is where the guillotine was, and they put the obelisk there as sort of a memorial to this spot where so many people were executed during the revolution. It was kind of sad to stand here and look around at this. These buildings were probably there at the time, and it occurred to me that these may have been Marie Antoinette, Louis XVI's last view. And there is the obelisk that stands on the site where they were all executed. If you look very close in the background, you can see a little bit of the Arc de Triomphe right here. And there's the Eiffel Tower, as you can see in the left side. I didn't go all the way to the tower on this trip. I left here and took the metro down a little bit from the end of the Tuileries and then back down the Rue de Rivoli and popped back out on the river and walked past the Notre Dame and made my way back to the Ile Saint-Louis. It was November, so you can see the weather is fairly cold, but it was not bad, and it was a really nice day for walking. All of the time I was there, really, I had pretty good luck with walking around. Hope you enjoyed this quick stroll through the Tuileries and a little bit of the Place de la Concorde. Here I am back, arriving back to the Ile Saint-Louis. I was staying just down, all the way down on the left here. If you enjoyed this quick video and you'd like to see what I did next on this trip, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.